Let's be honest, not every historical K-drama deserves the hype. But the ones on this list, they're on a completely different level. Here are 10 historical K-dramas that are pure masterpieces. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more epic K-drama recommendations.
Number 10. The Crowned Clown. The drama is set in the mid-Joseon period, and the story follows King Yi-hon, played by Yo Jin-gu, a paranoid and unstable king who lives in constant fear of assassination and betrayal within his own court. To protect himself, his chief royal secretary finds a doppelganger, a lowly clown named Ha-seon, who looks identical to the king, and the king decides to swap places with the clown. But while he's pretending to be the king, something amazing happens. He actually becomes a better leader than the real one, and he starts to fall for the beautiful Queen So-woon, played by Lee Se-young. The tension is crazy because the palace is full of bad guys who want to take the throne. Every day is a battle of wits, and you'll be holding your breath as the clown tries to outsmart the dangerous officials. Number 9. My Dearest. In this romance action drama, we have Nam Kong Min and Eun Eun-jin starring as our male and female leads. The story follows Lee Jang-young, a mysterious, cynical man who declares he will never marry. He meets Yoo Gil-chae, a high-spirited noblewoman who is initially quite self-centered. Their budding romance is violently interrupted by the outbreak of war. Unlike many historical dramas that stay within palace walls, My Dearest goes into the trenches. It depicts the harrowing reality of war, displacement, and the struggle to survive under foreign occupation. The two leads are separated multiple times, and their journey back to each other spans years of hardship. It's a melodrama in the truest sense. It's designed to pull at your heartstrings and keep you on edge. Number 8. The Moon Embracing the Sun. This one is a classic fantasy sageuk that remains one of the highest-rated Korean dramas of all time, starring Kim Soo-hyun and Han Ga-in as the main leads. Set in the fictionalized Joseon, the story follows Crown Prince Lee Hwon, who falls in love with the daughter of a high-ranking official, Hyun Oh-woon. Their happiness is cut short when the Queen Dowager and a powerful minister use dark shamanic magic to kill Hyun Oh-woon so they can install their own puppet queen as the crown princess. Hyun Oh-woon survives but loses her memory, living for 8 years as a shaman named Wol. When she finally returns to the palace, she's unrecognized by the now King Lee Hwon, who has grown into a cold and bitter ruler. Because Wol is a shaman, their romance is forbidden and dangerous, and it'll keep you hooked from start to finish. Number 7. Alchemy of Souls. This one is a fantasy action epic, and we have Lee Jae-wook and Jung So-min starring as the main leads. The story is set in Daeho, a fictional country of mages, and it follows Naksu, a legendary, brutal assassin who kills mages to avenge her family. While being hunted, she uses a forbidden spell called the Alchemy of Souls to shift her soul into another body to survive. However, she accidentally ends up in the body of Mudak, a physically weak blind girl. Powerless and trapped, she encounters Jang-uk, a noble son whose energy gate was sealed by his father, preventing him from practicing magic. They form a secret alliance. She becomes his servant in public, but his ruthless master in private, training him to become the most powerful mage in the land. Number 6. Mr. Queen. Mr. is a body swap drama that is widely considered one of the most funniest and unique historical series ever made. The story follows Jang Bong-kwan, played by Choi Jin-yuk, a modern-day chef at South Korea's presidential office, also known as the Blue House. After a near-death accident, his soul is transported back to the Joseon era and ends up in the body of Queen Cheolin, played by Shin Hae-sun. Now, a 21st century chef has to survive as a queen in a royal court filled with enemies. While Bongwan tries to find a way back home, he gets caught in a deadly power struggle involving the king, Cheoljong, who appears to be a weak puppet but is secretly planning a revolution. If you want a drama that will make you laugh until you cry, Mr. Queen is the one.
Number 5. Empress Ki. If you're looking for a historical epic that defines brutality, Empress Ki is the one. The story follows Ki Sung-young, played by Ha Ji-won, a woman from Goryeo, Korea, who was sent to the Yuan dynasty in China as a tribute slave. After her mother is murdered and she is separated from her family, she disguises herself as a male warrior to survive and seek revenge. She eventually finds herself caught in a massive power struggle and high-stakes love triangle between the king of Goryeo, Wang Yu, played by Ju Jin-mo, and the emperor of Yuan, Tae Hwan, played by Ji Chang-wook. The drama tracks her ruthless ascent from a lowly maid to the most powerful woman in the Yuan Empire. Number 4. Moon Lovers Scarlet Heart Rio. This drama is famous for being one of the most beautiful and most heartbreaking stories in K-drama history. It follows a 21st century woman named Go Ha-jin who is transported back to the Goryeo dynasty during a solar eclipse. She wakes up in the body of Hae-soo, played by IU, a cousin to the wife of the 8th prince, Wang Wook. She finds herself surrounded by the many handsome princes of the ruling Wang family. While things start off with fun and flower boy energy, the tone shifts violently as the struggle for the throne begins. Hae-soo becomes a pawn in a bloody battle for power, caught between the gentle 8th prince Wang Wook, played by Kang Han-nu, and the 4th prince Wang So, played by Lee Joon-gi, who is feared for his facial scar and his reputation for killing without hesitation. This drama is famous for its high body count. Princes turn on princes, and siblings are forced to execute one another. It features some of the most brutal betrayals you'll find in historical settings.
Number 3. Kingdom. This isn't your typical history K-drama, it's a nightmare. In the Joseon era, a mysterious plague is turning people into monsters that crave human flesh. Crown Prince Lee Chang, played by Ju Ji-hoon, discovers that his father, the king, has become one of these creatures. While he's running for his life from thousands of fast, hungry zombies, he also has to fight the evil minister Cho Hak-ju, played by Ryu Seung-ryong, who is trying to steal the throne. If you're looking for the ultimate mix of historical politics and explosive action, Kingdom is a top-tier recommendation. It's essentially Game of Thrones meets The Walking Dead, but set in Korea's Joseon period. It's widely considered one of the best zombie series ever made.
Number 2. The Red Sleeve. This one isn't just a romance, it's a high-stakes battle between love and duty. Starring Lee Jun-ho and Lee Se-young as the main leads, the story follows King Jang-jo, a perfectionist king who carries the trauma of his father's tragic death. He falls deeply in love with Song De-kim, a clever and independent court lady. The red sleeve on her dress is a symbol that she belongs to the king. But unlike most women in the palace who dream of catching the king's eye to gain power, De-kim rejects him, repeatedly refusing to become his concubine because she knows that becoming his concubine means giving up her identity and becoming his possession. I promise you, this drama has one of the most discussed endings in K-drama history. It is a bittersweet masterpiece that will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. Number 1. Mr. Sunshine. If you're looking for the ultimate cinematic masterpiece, Mr. Sunshine is in a league of its own. It's a 24-episode epic set in the early 1900s during the fading days of the Joseon dynasty. The story follows Eugene Choi, played by Lee Byung-hun, who was born into slavery in Joseon but escaped to America after his parents were brutally murdered. He returns to Korea decades later as a U.S. Marine Corps officer. While he claims to have no loyalty to the country that failed him, he meets Go E-shin, played by Kim Tae-ri, a noblewoman who is secretly a lethal sniper for the righteous army. The drama weaves their romance into a massive, violent struggle for independence involving American, Japanese, and Korean forces. Unlike the sword-heavy dramas we've discussed, this one is all about early 20th century warfare. Expect high-stakes shootouts, sniper missions, and massive explosions. The production budget was 40 billion won, and it shows. And that's it. These 10 dramas are more than just stories. They're epic journeys that will stay with you forever. From forbidden magic to legendary wars, each one is a true masterpiece of history. Which one is your favorite? Drop a comment below and let's talk. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more epic K-drama recommendations.